What's good, your boy DairuTV back in this thing. Welcome back to the channel, baby. We got Miyamoto Musashi, Exposed the Baki Universe by CJ Dachamp. We ain't got a CJ Dachamp reaction in a minute, bro. I think the last one was Scarlet El Divinity or whatever her name was. She was putting hands on people. Yeah, we got another one right here, bro. So this is gonna be good. It's CJ Dachamp. It's about 30 minutes long, so we finna go ahead and make sure this intro ain't too goddamn long, baby. I'm finna cut it short right now. Without further ado, let's get it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Today, this is gonna be one of them videos where I'ma just keep it a buck with you. What you're about to witness is 30 minutes of pure, unadulterated, nonsensical chaos that is going to make absolutely no sense. And
okay,
you wondering, how the hell is even half of this shit possible? And my answer to you is, I don't know either.
Let's do it.
I'm here to show you the most insane depiction of a real life historical figure that they put in the anime. So, without further ado.
Bro, Baki characters be ugly as hell, boy. I know it's intentional. I'm just saying. They ugly as hell in the face.
There's a lot of absurd shit that happens in this universe that makes absolutely no sense. I mean, the last time I covered a Baki character, I was talking about a butt booty naked wrestler.
Yeah, the caveman.
Caveman.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie.
Pickle, right?
I didn't think it could get crazier than that. I mean, what could possibly top resurrecting a primitive nigga that fought dinosaurs for fun? Well, how about resurrecting the greatest swordsman in human history?
Okay.
They somehow figured out a way to resurrect Musashi Miyamoto, the most legendary samurai in history. A nigga who went undefeated in duels with a whopping record of 60-0.
Damn.
And these are not anime numbers, these are actual real numbers.
That's his real life record? Okay.
This nigga back in the feudal Japan era, there was 100% chance your ass was dying.
He was nice.
Not the dude to be fucked with. Now, how they resurrected him is one of the most absurd things I've ever seen. They went to his grave and dissected his spinal tissue so they could make a clone of him. And when the clone was finally fully grown, they got this crusty ass old lady who could summon spirits of the dead.
What the fuck?
Summon his soul, then smooch the nigga to transfer his soul into the clone's body, bringing him back to life.
Why though?
Does that make a lick of sense?
No.
But guess what? It's Baki, so who gives a fuck?
And what purpose did it serve?
Every day. This is normal at this point. Now, when bro woke up and they took him out into the world, he basically had the Captain America waking up out the iceberg moment, but 10 times more brutal, because Cap was just asleep for 70. Musashi's been dead for 400 years. So this dude thought he was on a whole different planet. This nigga was terrified of riding in a car.
Hell yeah.
Complete shock when he rode an elevator for the first time. He had no clue what the hell was going on, because the world—
To be fair, I was in shock the first time I rode an elevator.
One thing that didn't change was that in this era—
By the way, what game is this music in the background from? If you a real one, you know. You recognize it. Let me know.
niggas still love to fight, and Musashi loved to fight. So with that being said, let's start to go through this gauntlet that this man ran. Because this dude damn near embarrassed the entire cast. So the first man to get embarrassed by Musashi was Mr. Sabu. And he was known as the best swordsman.
I seen Baki on there.
Modern day Japan. So his first fight was basically the strongest swordsman in history versus the strongest swordsman of today. So versus Gojo type shit.
Right.
However, the way Musashi did Mr. Sabu was so absurdly ridiculous. It made all the modern day swords—
What the hell?
A bunch of frauds walking around with butter knives.
Yeah.
Musashi beat this man without even lifting a finger. You see, when dude walked up to him, he quite literally felt this nigga cut him down and kill him a total of 7 times in it with mine.
Before he even did it.
The fight before it even started.
Wow.
He was cooked, so he just dead ass gave up. And he straight up admitted that if he actually went through with this fight, he would have basically just thrown his life away for nothing.
That's crazy.
Mr. Sabu gave—
That was like that moment when Goku was about to run up on Beerus and punch him, but then he felt his presence and backed the fuck up like, oh no, this man, if I would have went any closer, he was gonna do something to me. And Beerus was like, yeah, I was about to kill you. Or, you know, One Punch Man, when Carnage Kabuto was finna run up on Saitama, and then when he got close, he backed up and was like, oh yeah, if I would have gotten any closer, he was gonna kill me. That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy.
Musashi decided to add more to the wound and embarrass this dude to a degree of no recovery. He asked Mr. Sabu if he could see his swords.
That killing intent is crazy.
So when he gave Musashi his swords and he started to inspect them, he basically told Mr. Sabu, as expected, these swords
trash.
are utter garbage.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
nigga. So he ends up swinging his swords, and they both end up breaking because they could not withstand the sheer force of Musashi's swing.
Damn.
After he broke his swords, he told him, "These cannot be called swords, young one. How do you expect these toys to kill someone when they can't even survive a simple swing?"
That's crazy, bro. He probably didn't caught bodies with them swords.
Bro heard that his whole life basically just flashed in front of his eyes, because this was the moment in his life where he just straight up learned that he wasn't built for this shit. He picked up the scraps of his broken blades and left, having to take a long walk of shame all the way back home. So
he built for it, just not to the degree of Musashi. Golly, bro. Damn, he the best swordsman in Japan and he still don't measure up? Shit.
After Mr. Sabu got his whole life dream and sword shattered, the next character to get embarrassed was none other than the main character.
God damn.
Baki. And I'm gonna be so real, I haven't seen Baki get embarrassed like this since he fought Yujiro for the first time. Like, this nigga got done dirty. So here's how this went down. Baki ends up going over to Tokugawa's house to confront this overwhelming aura he's been feeling uneasy about. And the person with that overwhelming aura was Musashi.
Of course.
So when Baki finally felt this man's aura near him, he threw a Pele kick, but his leg got cut off. Now I ain't gonna lie, this was psych gotcha nigga ass moment, cause he actually didn't get his leg cut off. It was all in his head. Musashi really pulled up for
this man's aura.
His presence made him get stuck in a genjutsu. And the wildest part about it,
nigga put niggas in genjutsu with his aura.
His leg getting cut off. So when Baki looks up from the ground, he sees Musashi
look at his face, bro,
over him and staring a hole into his soul. And the difference of what they saw when they stared at each other was just insane. When Baki looked at Musashi, he saw a mushroom cloud from a nuke, just pure destruction. But when Musashi looked at Baki, all he saw was free eats.
Free eats, sad ass.
Get at a family function at your grandma made catfish, yams, collard greens, cheese, cornbread. This nigga was free food. So they ended up going outside to run the ones. And this is where Baki,
how did he lose, bro?
Completely embarrassed. Baki went in for a kick, but Musashi gripped his ankle and lifted him with one hand like he was playing with a toy. Then he started to grip so hard, his ankle started to shatter while he was holding him up midair. Then he whips him behind his back and says,
my God.
Find out if he'll break. So he uses Baki's body like he would swing a sword and slams him on the ground, shutting his lights out.
God damn.
Right here might go down as one of the most absurd moments of all time. He grabbed the main character
and swung him like a sword.
The main character of the show, picked him up like he was a toy and used him as a human sword.
That's crazy.
To see if he could survive his swing. That is generally one of the most mind-boggling, insane things I've seen.
That's fucking wild, bro.
Taking a pretty good long nap after this. But when he woke up, he decided that he wanted to run the ones one more.
Oh my God, no.
I don't know why he thought
don't do that.
A good idea. But hey, if you've taken as many hits to the head as Baki has in his life, the CTE demons in your head just take over at some point, I guess.
I guess.
Comes out for round
immediately.
He immediately throws a jab at Musashi to catch him off guard. And Baki actually drops Musashi to a knee for a second.
Okay.
He actually had him stunned. But he gets up and just straight up tells Baki, yeah, so I saw that jab coming the whole time, and I could have just dodged it, but I decided to eat it. And Baki was just completely flabbergasted at this point. This dude basically just told him to his face that I just saw your fastest attack coming, and I decided to let you hit me so you can get a little morale boost. So to end this fight, Musashi decided to take his actual fighting stance. And in this stance, two invisible swords showed up out of
man, hell no.
I don't know where the hell they came from, but my guess is that he just conjured them up out of his aura or some shit. The Baki goes into attack him, but Musashi grabs his punch and stops him before he can.
He's that much faster.
He uses his invisible mind sword to cut Baki down the middle and make his nervous system spaz out. One final attempt, Baki tries to hit Musashi one last time, but he
powered up too
with his foot and
hell
uses his
no.
punch as a bounce pad to land onto the roof. So Musashi looks at
not the Sonic Spring, bro.
Passing out and tells him, "Wow, you did impressive, little nigga. But I feel like indulging in more fun."
Yeah.
And thank you for the free meal. And when Musashi leaves, Baki just passes out. And
Goddamn.
knocked out.
Don't run no more fade with him, Baki.
So after Musashi
just take the L, brother.
The main character twice in the same day.
Damn, put him on the snap.
Utterly
okay, I don't see Yujiro on there. He ain't do the boy Yujiro Hanma like this.
Embarrassed. Was everyone's favorite.
Maybe he was dead by this point. I've never watched Baki, so I don't know.
Doppo Orochi. Now, the reason Doppo even knew Musashi was resurrected and back in the first place was because earlier that day, Musashi was on the news for beating up like 4 cops at once. And it was caught on security cam footage. The first dude tried to get behind him and put him in a rear naked, but this nigga grabbed his nuts and crushed them into smithereens. Look at the way he falls clutching where his testicles.
Not the testicles, bro. The testicles. He crushed them like grapes, bruh. Oh my goodness. Menace. He didn't crush the testicles, y'all. Shit.
Once more. This brother just got his manhood taken
Gets his balls
for the
crushed.
whole world to see on national news. Then he walks up to the next cop. The cop tried to swing, but instantly got his baton snatched, and Musashi stares him straight in the face.
Stupid ass.
Slices him down the middle with his baton. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This nigga used a baton as a sword.
Yeah.
And look at him on the ground. The nigga's having a seizure. Then the
Now look, 2 of y'all just seen that. Y'all just seen that. Y'all just seen a man's testicles get popped like grapes. And you just seen another man get sliced with a blunt object. Now what y'all gonna do?
last 2 tried to jump him, but they
Let's run up on him anyway. Got it, bro. No problem.
both got air sliced and dropped as well. Now this
they get?
is what Doppo saw on the news. And being the crazy ass nigga he is, he saw that and he wanted to fight him to see if he was the real deal or not. So when they stood off from one another, Tokugawa asked Doppo to introduce himself to Musashi. So Doppo—
And Musashi not even messing with nobody, he just out here.
breaking shit and showing off. He started punching through cinder blocks, slicing glass bottles with his hands,
Okay.
and kicking a block of wood cleanly in half.
Okay.
And after this, he just floated in the air and tried to ore farm as much as he possibly could before gravity finally took him. Now, after seeing that, any regular person would be impressed. But Musashi looked at him when he was finished and was like, was that supposed to be martial arts or dance, my nigga?
What did you say, nigga?
So when Doppo heard him say it was a dance, this pissed him off to the max. Cause Musashi just flat out disrespected his craft. So they squared up against each other and these boys were ready to throw down. So Doppo decides to attack first with a headbutt, but Musashi does one of the most disrespectful things you could ever do.
He's dribbling his head. What the hell?
Palmed his head like a basketball.
Michael Jordan.
Dog. The thing that gets me the most is that he really started rubbing his chrome
Bro.
like he was polishing a bowling
Like
ball.
good boy.
Doppo bags up and Musashi takes his fighting stance, where he has his air swords drawn out again. So
back
he goes
up, bro.
into attack and Doppo carries the first sword.
Ooh, okay.
His other sword came down and ended up slicing him. And Doppo is screaming, thinking that he actually got hit. But then Musashi started laughing at him. And when Doppo finally realizes that he actually didn't get hit,
Bro, that's
sword,
wild,
Musashi
dog.
was just staring at him, fist cocked back and loaded. And he told him, "See, I told you, it's just all a dance, my nigga." And rams his
Oh my goodness.
Doppo's face. Now, while he was rocked, Doppo decided to at least save some of his ore. So he stops himself and recovers into a one-handed handstand.
Oh my God, bro.
Even though he's getting
This nigga pulled the Chris Brown.
at least
That's a
saved some of his
recovery
ore.
move,
So
bro.
he stops himself and recovers.
He did the Chris Brown off Stump the Yard, bro. Come on, man. You can't be busting out that move now. That's that same shit that got his ass killed in the beginning of the movie, being extra cold, that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brought that back to the dance battle. It was like, oh, y'all gonna cheat and bring Chris Brown, Chris Breezy? Bet. That nigga's up out of here, dog. And that's the he funny as hell for that though. Blood dripping all out his nose.
To a one-handed handstand. Like, I'll give it to bro. Even though he's getting absolutely washed in this fight, Doppo made sure this ass whooping would not result in any type of aura loss.
Hey, he said, I'm gonna be clean doing it. I'm gonna get my ass whooped, but I'm gonna be clean doing it.
So Doppo being Doppo and letting his CTE take over, decided, you know what? I want you to get a real sword so I can fight you at your full strength. So Tokugawa gives Musashi a sword that can actually withstand the power of his swing. And this ends up leading
Where you get that from?
one of the most absurd KO.
How the best swordman in Japan ain't had one of those, but you got one.
Musashi kept on talking shit to Doppo, telling him, oh, you ain't no god of martial arts and all you doing is dancing and shit. So Doppo got mad and tried to rush him, but Musashi swung his sword into Doppo's face and slammed him into the ground, knocking him out cold.
He swung the sword and used the force to slam him without actually cutting him. Oh, hell no. This man is different. This man is different.
He didn't even cut him. This nigga somehow held back enough strength while also putting out enough to knock a nigga out cold without the blade even splitting him open. That shit is the most absurd way to knock a nigga out.
Hell no.
This isn't even
this man is different.
Possible. This nigga Doppo should have been looking like Mecha Frieza when he pulled up to Earth.
All right, listen, man. I've had conversations with plenty of the homies. Who was the best swordsman in all of anime? And usually it boils down to Orochi Zoro, Kenshin Himura, which is who I always say is the best swordsman in anime. We're not talking about strongest. We're not talking about strongest, like power. Because if that's the case, we could cheat and say Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. And he is a swordsman. He counts as a swordsman. Some of y'all might, y'all be trying to say Trunks don't count. Yes, he does. But anyway, this nigga might be giving Kenshin Himura a run for his money. Cause what the fuck? Kenshin Himura literally had to nerf himself throughout the entire show. This man was so goddamn cold with the sword and such a strong assassin. He was like, nah, I'm tired of killing niggas. I ain't killing no more. Went the entirety of the show fighting with the blade, hitting niggas with the other side, just so it wouldn't, just so it wouldn't kill him. He had to nerf himself and he was still fucking people up. But he ain't never hit nobody with the sharp side with just enough power, but had it back just enough power to slam a motherfucker without it actually piercing the skin. How do you even do that? This man might be the greatest swordsman in all of anime. Oh yeah, Afro Samurai too. I'm tripping. He's also always in that conversation. I still think it might be Kenshin though. But Afro's really close. It might be this nigga. What y'all think about it? Y'all let me know in the comments, bro.
This isn't even remotely possible. This nigga Doppo should have been looking like Mecha Frieza when he pulled up to Earth. Split in two, right down the middle. And then this nigga wakes up
Speaking of Trunks,
knocked out like, well, damn, looks like he's the real deal.
Right. Hey, what else can you do?
You should be talking to God right now. Now, the next cast member to get exposed.
Oh, not my boy.
Did talk to God. And that was Retsu. Now,
Don't he get his ass beat every time?
He was bored with being a
I feel like every time this man, CJ Dachamp has done a Baki video, this man is in there getting his ass whooped.
Boxer due to dominating every person he fought. Also, he was tired of only being able to use his fist. So when this dude heard about Musashi, he immediately vacated his championship and said, I'm going to Japan, my nigga, because he wanted to challenge him to a fight, but not just to a regular fight. Retsu challenged this man to a fight to the death.
Really just
This
did that, bro.
Wanted to have mortal combat with Musashi. Now, I don't know why the hell you want to have a fight to the death with a samurai whose record is 60-0 in fights to the death. But hey, we all like a little stupid sometimes. Hell, I went to a Chick-fil-A one time when I was baked and asked for a burger. And I'm not kidding. This was a true story.
Stupid ass.
It's basically like a WWE no holds bars Extreme Rules match. Everything was legal. Swords, nunchucks, tables, ladders, chairs, you name it, you can use it. Except for guns, because that's just flat out cheating. And you know what the crazy thing is? They did this in front of a live crowd. These niggas dead ass got off of their 9 to 5 and said, hey,
come watch this shit.
Nigga die? Hell yeah, bro. Like,
bro.
Is that not not insane to y'all? They treating this shit like the Colosseum back in the Roman Empire. But anyways, the gong goes off and
He hit the shit out that gong.
So Retsu immediately rips off his jacket, and inside of it, it was loaded with at least 100 kunai in there. So Retsu just starts to PK fire the knives at Musashi. But Musashi started to dodge every single knife and even started catching them. Then just show how much of a different level he was on compared to Retsu, bro decided to cut the last kunai in half. So when Retsu finally ran out of ammo, he decided that his next best move was to use his shirt as a weapon. So this man starts to swing his shirt around, and it was getting a bunch of sand, dust, and teeth into this man's face.
He just sat there.
This is the moment
where
I myself realized that this dude was just built different. He let this shit fly in his face without even closing his eyes. He didn't even blink once. He just stood there and took it. Bro,
leave this man alone.
Fly into his eye, and he didn't even flinch. He was stone-faced the entire time. And when Retsu's attack was finally over, all he did after it was just shake everything off like nothing happened.
His eyes bleeding.
A child for throwing rocks and pebbles at him. So when Retsu was finally done,
Retsu about to die.
Retsu decides to throw his shirt at him, and Musashi ends up cutting it in half. But this was a feint by Retsu, because after Musashi cuts the shirt, he gets clocked in the forehead by a 9-section whip and got dropped.
Okay.
It seems that Retsu's plan this whole fight was to not let Musashi get close to him at all. He was going to have to zone him.
Not the zone tactics, bro.
If he let Musashi get close to him with his sword, he was a dead man. So while Retsu was swinging his whip at him,
that was nice.
Musashi decided to mock Retsu again. He puts down his sword and lets Retsu attack him. So Retsu came in swinging, but Musashi dodged all the hits and grabbed both of the whips to make him stop.
Oh my God.
Without his weapons. Then Musashi looked at the chains and called them toys that can't kill anyone. Then decided to swing both of them like a sword and snap the chains like they were made out of wood. Now this right here was just straight up demoralizing.
You better just be lucky that he don't have one of his swords.
Specific weapon since he was a kid, and Musashi literally picked it up for the first time, called them toys, and snapped them in half. Bro just made all of his life work feel meaningless.
I know you high.
Seconds. So after Musashi did this, he did one of the cockiest things I've ever seen. He throws his sword at Retsu and says, "Why don't you give it a try? It's simple. All you gotta do is swing." So Retsu, feeling absolutely disrespected by this,
does he know how to use a sword?
Musashi with his sword hit multiple times.
Damn.
When he knocked him down again, he told him, "I am a master of
he landing good hits though.
Approach me unarmed again." And after Retsu did this to Musashi, this is when Musashi just became an absolute dickhead.
Oh,
He
shit.
just started to troll him for the rest of the fight. This nigga deadass threw his sword away, walked up to Retsu and told him, "I've approached you with no weapon, Mr. Martial Artist.
What you gonna do?
What shall you do?"
Yeah.
Retsu throws a punch at him, and Musashi catches it. Retsu pulled out a Bianca Belair move and used his hair as a whip to
Look
smack
at
Musashi
that.
in the face. Then he kicked him as hard as he physically could to rattle his brain and drop Musashi to his knees.
Okay, one, I think I might be thinking of somebody else besides Retsu, because hey, this man's strong, bro. He putting good, he putting up a good fight. I know he about to lose in the end, because that's what this video is about, but shit, he fighting. You gotta respect it, bro.
Now, when it looked like Retsu was coming to finish him off, Musashi grabbed his peg leg. And this is where Retsu fell into the trap. The same one Baki.
Peg leg?
Musashi picked him up. This
You know he had a peg leg.
plus nigga by the leg with one arm, swung his body back all the way.
The same treatment Baki got.
Him again like a sword.
My goodness, face.
Into the ground. Now, the most insane thing about this is that Retsu's body recovered and stood up, but he was still
unconscious though.
But Musashi had to walk up to him and grab his fist to throw him on the ground to wake him up. And right here's when you can see that Retsu was just out of it.
That's crazy.
Had no clue where he was at for a second. He was clearly concussed. And Musashi was
that's messed up.
over him like,
That's messed
"Get
up,
little nigga. This doesn't end till one of us
That
are
face.
dead." So when Retsu's brain finally started to function,
you did say that. You said fight to the death.
Starts to attack him. But now he couldn't even land a hit because Musashi started to block every
He doing the
single one of his
Goten,
strikes.
bro,
So
from the
since
tournament.
Retsu was basically downloaded at this point, he had to try some new shit and pull something out of his bag. So he decides to take Baki's fighting stance to see if he could mix him up a little bit. But I don't think bro understood that this was not the move because Baki
already got voted.
out. Not once, but twice.
Yeah.
The fuck did bro think that this was gonna accomplish? So Musashi leaps at Retsu with a random sword he picked up and rams the blade right into Retsu's face. Now this is another moment where a character should be dead. Retsu's face should be split in two right now. But this nigga still has the ability to talk right now because he didn't cut him all the way through. So Musashi tries to finish the strike, but Retsu hits a counter and bicycle kicks Musashi in the face, laying him out on the ground. So
that was nasty. Then he landed in the Donnie Yen. He landed in the Donnie Yen Eatmon pose. Look at baby girl right here, bro. Look at her. Look how big her eyes are. Hold on. Goddamn, I'm trying to see the pose. There we go. There you go. Nah, that was nasty though. That was nasty. All right.
Retsu hits a counter and bicycles Musashi in the face, laying him out on the ground. So it actually looks like Retsu did mad damage to Musashi right here. He looked absolutely stunned and was coughing up blood. So Retsu tries to finish him off with the Bruce Lee into the dragon curb stomp. But all of this was a ruse. Musashi was playing possum the entire time.
Bro, really?
He caught Retsu mid-air and wrapped the cord that was on his clothes.
He about to win by choking him out.
Then he continued to wrap up Retsu's entire body. Oh shit. He was wrapped up like a present. This was pure humiliation at its finest. And look at Retsu. He is about to start bawling his eyes out because he knows he's cooked. It's over.
Wallahi, I'm
the
finished.
whole crowd knew as well too. They was like, please, Musashi, have mercy, please.
Is he gonna actually kill? He ain't gonna kill him. He ain't
But
gonna
it
kill
was
him.
too late. Musashi picked up his blade, cut the cord loose and said, turn around, nigga. And when Retsu turned around, Musashi's blade came right down the middle. So Retsu tried to counter it like last time, but he ends up getting his peg leg cut off.
Damn!
He ended up bagging up. You knew it was over because he had a big ass line going straight down his body. Then like 2 seconds later, the wound opens and Retsu's body just explodes in blood.
You already know.
Now this cut actually didn't kill him because it was too shallow. And also, apparently, Retsu learned some technique that can make him survive a cut of a sword. I don't know, some straight up bullshit.
All right.
The narrator's trying to gaslight me into believing in.
Straight up bullshit. Yeah, bro. I know certain characters got power to pin behind them, you know what I'm saying, some plot action. But what the fuck is that? He learned a martial art technique that lets him survive a slice of the sword. All right, buddy.
But I guess
that's how that works. But it's fiction.
Retsu
It's anime.
somehow still alive. He decides to prep one final move. He got down into the same feral stance that Pickle uses. So Retsu leaps at him and throws a punch, and Musashi cuts right into Retsu.
So Retsu did get beat up by Pickle.
But Retsu planned this so Musashi's sword could get stuck in his fist. So Retsu yelled at this man and said, I got you. But Musashi looked at him with the classic, haha, you fool. He flash stepped towards Retsu, hit him up, and hit him with an attitude of justice.
Oh, don't slide somebody's in the air.
Mid-air,
Oh, I knew it.
Retsu with a
Oh.
clean strike to the back and cut him clean straight through his body. His organs were slashed clean through and his spine was severed. And after he landed that fatal strike, Musashi turned around and said, you've done well, and leaves. This time, it was really over. That bullshit ass technique could only bail him out once. Cause once they started showing Retsu's backstory,
Oh my God, the backstory.
so
Damn.
to the ground, holding his stomach and coughing up blood, and thought to himself in his last moments,
damn, at least I tried. My only regret in life was not using code CJ for 10% off on Gamer Slumps.
Looking ass.
Drunk some of that good shit before this.
Nice way to slip that in.
Maybe I wouldn't be getting isekai right now. I'll make sure to use code CJ in the next life.
Bro, so he's about to actually die for real? He went out like that? Leave this man alone, bro. Damn, you ain't even have to die, dog. He ain't even no villain. He just here and everybody fucking with him. Damn.
Fatality.
Damn it, my parlay!
Not gonna lie, I was actually pretty shocked they actually decided to kill off a major side character like Retsu. And then I became even more shocked to figure out that this nigga got isekai'd into a spin-off manga.
Oh my God.
Guess we gotta give Musashi an
shit. Truck-kun.
Because he technically boomed a nigga so bad, he got sent to another world. So
wow.
Musashi isekai to Retsu. The next dude to get cooked was this random NPC Kendo chick.
I was like, he looked regular.
After the fight with Retsu, Musashi technically did end up getting arrested for killing him, even though they couldn't hold him with handcuffs, and they had to call the entire SWAT team just so they could bring him in for questioning. The police decided not to charge Musashi. They actually wanted to make a deal with him, and the deal was to fight Japan's Kendo champion, who was this random NPC right here. And this fight lasted.
He already beat Japan's #1 swordsman.
10 seconds. I'm not even kidding.
What makes you think he's gonna do this to a Kendo champ?
Walked up to dude, raised his Kendo stick, and smacked him on top of the head, one-shotting him.
You ain't gonna try to block my nigga?
Every single person in the room just had their jaws dropped because they couldn't believe what they just witnessed.
Right?
Kendo champion of Japan got washed in 10 seconds flat. They was all looking at this nigga after he got knocked out like,
big dog, you supposed to be our #1. And you're playing like a bum.
Damn.
I bet you better start doing your job.
So after the Kendo champion got one-shotted, the next nigga to get exposed was Mr. Shibukawa. Now Shibukawa wanted to fight Musashi because he straight up tried to spin back for Retsu. This nigga walked up to Musashi after he knocked out the Kendo champ and said he wanted to shake hands with him. So they shook hands, but this was a trap that Shibukawa laid out.
Okay.
He gripped his hand while using Aikido, and it made Musashi fall to the ground. Then Shibukawa looked at him dead in the face.
It'll always make old niggas strong as hell.
Retsu, nigga. And smashed his face into the ground. Now this was obviously a cheat shot, but Shibukawa did not care. Bro looked at Musashi when he got up and basically told him,
pull up in front of the motherfucking precinct and let's bang out. Right down the block. You know where's that? You study the whole neighborhood. Or pull up in front of the Kmart and let's bang out and let's do it on camera. I throw my life away and you throw your life away right now.
Oh my God, bro.
Nigga, let's die.
So after Shibukawa was done talking and
they put him on the screen.
Throw his life away, Musashi just smiled at him and was like, all right, bet. So Musashi speed blitzed the bro in 2.5 seconds and cut him down with his air sword. Musashi was so fast, Shibukawa couldn't even react. Bro just had to stand there and take all the pain before he spazzed out. And then when Shibukawa woke up to shake hands with Musashi after the fight, Musashi just decided to mark him one last time. So he gripped his hand as hard as Shibukawa did earlier and mind cut this nigga all over his body after telling him
these mind cuts is crazy.
Was everyone that Musashi just straight up exposed.
Who did he lose to?
However, there was one more.
All right. Okay. So he lost to Yujiro.
Character he had an interaction with, and all of y'all should know him very well. It was none other than the most disrespectful man in anime history. Yujiro motherfucking Hanma, nigga.
Okay.
And ooh, boy.
Retsu was fighting good with him earlier, so I know Yujiro could do something.
A cataclysmic event didn't happen when these two fought, because we all know how overpowered Yujiro is in this universe. And we just witnessed how overpowered Musashi is. So the fact that the top two niggas in this verse decided to square off is generally terrifying. I'm surprised they didn't send the government to stop these niggas. But when I really think about it, what the hell are they gonna do?
Nothing.
Hell, Yujiro literally made America his bitch. Now, this is how this confrontation went down. Yujiro wanted to fight Musashi because Motobe straight up said, I don't believe that you can beat Musashi, and I will be the person to protect everyone. So Yujiro
said, oh,
took
hell no.
Because even though Yujiro's not a swordsman like Motobe, Yujiro is still known as the strongest creature on Earth. So he went to Tokugawa's house to confront Musashi. Now, the way they got to start fighting was just hilarious. Musashi wanted to see if Yujiro was like that or not. So he tried to air slice him while Yujiro was just drinking some sake. But this nigga did not even react.
Fuck out of here with these air slices.
Did you really think that bullshit was gonna work on me? Fuck wrong with you? Eat a dick, nigga. So this man cuts.
That nigga has anti-aura. And not aura as in his aura is negative. He can deflect aura. This nigga tried to do the air slices, been working on everybody. He not only didn't even react, but he told him, you thought that was gonna work for real, bro? Like, come on, man.
You really think that bullshit was gonna work on me? Fuck wrong with you? Eat a dick, nigga.
So this man cuts the bottle cap with his finger, and the glass lands on Musashi's forehead and he starts bleeding.
Ooh.
Then Yujiro looked at Tokugawa and told him,
Hey, bald nigga, fetch that nigga sword now. Fuck the foreplay. We fighting right here, right now.
Damn.
so they wasted little to no time. They went outside and they were ready to throw down.
But OG fans, what did Soluminati say in this clip? It's a classic soundbite. What did he say right here in this clip, bro? If you've been around for a while, you know what he said. This shit was hilarious.
wasted little to no time. They went outside and they
Don't use the actual word though, because your comment will probably get deleted by YouTube. But you know what I'm saying?
were ready to throw down. So Yujiro decides to make the first move. He grabs Musashi's sword with his hand and tells him,
Think fast, Choco Nuts.
so he slaps the
Ooh.
shit out of this nigga and sends him flying, and this motherfucker
And he's still holding the
taking onto
sword.
Like, look at this nonchalant bullshit. He farmed Aura mid-attack, and just off of the first hit, he had Musashi looking cross-eyed. So after he got
Ugly as hell.
palm of doom, this is when Musashi decided to lock in, because
Oh, shit.
he finally had a worthy challenger. So Musashi decides to go on the attack. So he tries to slice him down the middle, but he ended up cutting his leg.
Ooh, okay.
He tried to slash him again, but Yujiro hits a nasty dodge. Dude jumps like 10 feet in the
Folded up, hey, in the air, folded up.
And while all this was going on, Tokugawa was watching this, and this nigga looked like he was dead ass about to nut. Bro was on the sidelines like,
Bruh.
oh, I can't contain myself. I'm about to.
Chill out,
We're
nigga.
watching legends fight right now, but like, damn, bro, pop it out. So after Tokugawa was done glazing,
Oh my
Musashi
God.
swung at one of Yujiro's vital points, but Yujiro somehow saw this attack coming, so he dodged to make him miss his vitals, then grabbed Musashi by the wrist and gave
Dodged to
him a
make him miss
that
his vitals.
officer that got his balls crushed. Yujiro kicks Musashi in the nuts. Look at the pain this man is in. This kick to the balls by Yujiro was apparently the most pain Musashi's ever felt in his life.
Damn.
He said this felt worse than getting shot by an arrow or slashed by a sword. So after Musashi got hit by this, he got up and decided that Yujiro was a worthy opponent to try his secret technique on that nobody's ever seen. So Musashi gives up
What?
his swords and decides to fight barehanded. So he starts swinging on Yujiro with his bare hands and starts cutting him.
Ooh.
Apparently, this is supposed to be the final form of his air sword attacks. And now this nigga doesn't even need swords because he is now the sword.
He is the sword.
So when
Mhm.
Musashi ends up going in for another attack, Motobe just comes out of nowhere and eats every single hit that
Why?
would have landed on Yujiro. Now, obviously, since Motobe did this ended up pissing Yujiro off because he interrupted his fight.
He ugly as
Dude was
hell.
so mad, he kicked up Motobe's unconscious body and just straight up bitch slapped him. And it got to the
Damn.
point that Musashi had to stop Yujiro himself because Yujiro was about to kill bro. But after this, we end up learning that Motobe actually took one for the team. Because apparently, if those attacks kept on landing, Yujiro would have died.
I beg your pardon.
What?
This technique would have actually beaten Yujiro. Not gonna lie, when I first heard it, I couldn't believe it myself. Because apparently the nigga is stronger with his bare hands than his actual sword.
Oh, hell
How
no.
the hell that makes any sense? But it's Baki, so I'm not asking questions. I'm just here for the nonsensical chaos.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is quite possibly one of the craziest videos I've ever done. And apparently part 2 is coming out later this year. And I'm hearing people say that he's supposed to be going on a rampage. So let me
Oh.
see that. And hell, I'll probably give a roundtable verdict at the end of it. So with that being said, hope y'all
Okay.
enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let me let y'all know this right now. The day I'm finishing this up right now, I just saw Mark get literally dug in. So I might give y'all a little mini Invincible video next week. But anyways, I'm out.
Still yet to watch Invincible, so I'm gonna be looking forward to that, just to, you know what I'm saying, see what he's talking about. This man Musashi Miyamoto in Baki is ridiculous, dog. What the fuck? Once again, I need y'all to get at me down in the comment section below and let me know when it comes to best swordsman in all of anime. Again, we're talking skill, not power, all that good shit, just skill. Who's the most skilled swordsman in anime? I still got my money on Kenshin, with Afro Samurai coming in at a close second. Maybe Zoro. It's fucking tough, man, because Zoro is wielding 3 swords at the same time. That shit's ridiculous. One's in his mouth. But like, I don't know. Them the top 3 for sure. But it's this man Miyamoto is up there with him, I guess. Shit. Gotta be. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But hey, this has been a good video by CJ Dachamp. Good, funny, letting me know about stuff. And it's always interesting when I can watch an anime video that he makes about an anime that I haven't actually watched yet. Because, you know, it's new shit for me. Everything is new. I ain't shit I already know. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm about to go ahead and get up out of this thing. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Show all I love the video, like, share, and subscribe. Catch me on the stream one of these times, bro. I'll be streaming and shit now. You know what I'm saying? I done started back up streaming. I've been pretty consistent. Streaming like 2, 3, 4 times a week. I think I streamed 5 times this week. Yeah, get out your boy, man. Make sure you follow down below. Not follow, but subscribe. Although you can follow me on Twitch. Anyway, show all I love the video, like, share, and subscribe. The next time we up out of this, boy, Daru, we signing out. Peace.